Hey guys, how you doing? Give a Lizard here, and today we're gonna start our first lesson for the full version of Malagueña. Now, if you came to this video by accident, do click one of these annotations here I'm gonna put later on, or in the description there is the link to go and watch the full version. Now I'm just gonna play for you what we're gonna learn in this video, which is the intro. That's it guys, this is the little intro I put together for you. I know there's some techniques there through comments you guys are putting that you like there, so I put a backward roll and two easy chords. We're going to learn them in this video so we can use them later on in the next parts. Now before I start, let me just thank every single one of you for your responses throughout the years, almost 8 years now. The Give or You Lose It channel is going beautifully. You guys are supporting me, and I like to support back by keep on bringing videos and trying to create something new. In this case, it's from your comments, from your support, the things I know you guys like the most, and I took the traditional Malagueña, I put that in as it was, and I put something extra in the beginning, so this is one of them. Alright, let's get started. We're holding down actually part of an E major chord. Now an E major right here, you want to put your middle finger on the middle bass on the 2nd fret, and then your ring finger right on the 2nd fret underneath on the 4th string. That's the bottom bass. I count always from down up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then the index finger goes on the 3rd string on the 1st fret. I know some of you might know this chord, it's quite commonly used, but some of you just might want to start playing now, and it's never too late. You can start at any level learning the chords and playing and having fun with them. Now we don't really use this middle bass for the intro part, so we can lift up the badass finger. Now the basic reason we don't want to keep these fingers is because I'm keep on giving you the finger now. You can just lift the ring finger from the 4th string on the 2nd fret and place the middle badass finger there. Makes it easier. For an E chord you might need this shape, but here this is more than enough because we're only using the 4 bottom strings. I know it might be taking a little bit too long explaining this ones, but I need to have a good knowledge of shape here for us to be able to go on the 2nd position we're going to learn, then the 3rd, then go back up again and back on the 1st. So what's happening there? The fingers are on the 1st fret on the 3rd string, the middle badass finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Now we can just move 1 fret in the same shape, both fingers 1 fret more down. So that will be on the 3rd string, the 2nd fret, on the 4th string, the 3rd fret. We don't have to press the bottom 2, don't worry. And then jump this time 2 frets more down. 1, 2. So it sounds a little bit weird, but it's okay. And then we just go back. After this 3rd position, we go 2 frets up, and then 1 more fret up, and we're right there. Alright? Now, what do we do with the right hand? It's a constant loop of playing the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th string, using our ring finger for the 1st, for the 2nd string our middle badass finger of the right hand, and the index for the 3rd, and the thumb plucks the 4th string. That's our bottom bass again. To start first the roll, start with your thumb and then continue with your ring, middle, and index. Now this is the only thing you need to do with the right hand. Just slowly you're going to practice to accelerate. You don't have to go too fast. Then try to move the 1 shape more down. Then 2 shapes more down. shapes up, and well, frets and 1 fret up. Okay, now to make it a little bit more interesting, while we're playing that, we lift up the middle finger so we have an open bass string, that's the 4th string again, and then we put it back down again. So if I start playing my backward roll with the right hand, now lift, put down again, up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. Now you're going to lift up and at the same time move the fret more down. Put it down on the 3rd fret. Lift, move down 2 frets, lift, and lift again. Now to finish it, we move on the 2nd position. Now we keep both fingers, we don't lift anything, and we just I finish the backward roll on the 2nd position, then I move 1 fret up and a small strumming. I'm not sure if I did that in the video where I play the whole thing, but it's a nice way to finish it. So I hope it didn't take too long for you guys to learn this, or for me to teach it actually, but I don't think it's going to take too long to learn this, especially when you learn to change while you play. Your right hand fingers will start accelerating and have them completely relaxed. Don't try to get too much volume out of it. You don't have to. The volume will come slowly because speed also equals power. Alright, so after we do this, you guys can do, if you like, a slow, fast, whatever version you like. Then we have a little bit of melodic runs on the bass. And then it's a strum, a downward strum, using a full E chord, what we learned in the beginning. Now let's see what we do in the bass. We pluck the top thickest string, that's our 6th string, and then we hammer on while it's still ringing. We put down the index on the 1st fret. Now if you leave it to ring too long and the sound fades out, then you want to have S strong. So try to have, because you're going to use the pinky as well, to hammer on the 4th fret of the same string. So we've got 2 hammer-ons. Bow, wow. So it's 1 play, 3 notes. Then we're going to pluck the middle bass, and we're going to do the same thing again with 2 hammer-ons, but we're going to use the middle badass finger and the ring finger. That's on the 2nd and 3rd fret of the 5th string, the middle bass. And on the 4th string we pluck once, but we're going to do a hammer-on, middle finger, index, doesn't really matter which finger you choose, but a hammer on the 2nd fret, and then a pull off. Bow, wow. Alright, and remember, when you do a pull off, don't just lift up. It's better you bend the string a little bit and release it. If we put them together, and then we strum an E chord. Now we're going to do the same thing again, but on the 4th string, instead of doing a hammer-on pull-off, we're going to do hammer-on with the middle badass finger and the ring finger going on the 2nd and the 3rd. Now you're pressing on the 4th string on the 3rd fret. Remove the ring finger and place your pinky in that position. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing, but keep it nicely pressed. Put your pinky there, then put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the string above it. That's the middle bass 5th string. Your badass left finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and now you just want to pluck all 6 strings, press them down as a bar. So this is an F chord. Here you can just strum from the 4th string and down, and then we have a roll on this F chord, a little bit softer. So here to do this, you just pluck with your thumb the 4th string, then index, middle, ring. But when you come to hit with the ring, instead of plucking and moving the finger away, pluck and rest on the above string. So you can continue dragging it up. You can do a nice little effect. Alright, so I don't get confusing, I'll play this one more time, not from the rolls but from the bass runs, and then we can move on from the F chord. You guys can try it slow with me. I'm not going to play it faster version, just nice and slow. And now as you're holding the F chord here, you can take advantage in chords, the fact that your pinky is already on the note you want to play. So you're going to pluck with your thumb, or any way you like, the 4th string while you're pressing with your pinky on that F chord on the 3rd fret. And as you pluck, you're going to remove all the other fingers and slide 2 frets down with that pinky. Let's do it one more time. I'll turn a little bit more here. Yeah. Why I do it with the pinky? Because it's easier now to do a little stretch 3 frets up, that's on the 2nd fret, still on the same string, the bottom bass, the 4th string, to press down with your index and do a hammer-on pull-off from the 2nd fret to the 3rd fret to the 2nd. Down, wow. Again, a hammer-on is where the finger goes on, like we did in the other one, and bend a little bit and release. Then pluck the top E bass, and while you're doing that, shape an E and strum it down. One last time, and we have only one little melody left, guys. Excellent. Now this one starts exactly as the other ones, where we start on the top E string, but it rolls to a little bit bigger. Okay, in this one I think I put 2 notes extra, but I'll teach it more correctly. Alright, you guys can freestyle on this, of course. Nothing is written in a book. I just took pieces from the traditional Malagueña and then I put a few techniques and this result came out. So to finish it off, we do exactly the same as before. It's a hammer-on, hammer-on, then hammer-on, hammer-on. Now we're going to do a hammer-on pull-off as we did before on the first one. Down, wow. Then put down both fingers on that 4th string, that's the middle on the 2nd fret and the ring on the 3rd fret. Pluck once, and we have a pull-off, pull-off. So that's two pull-offs. We're gonna remove and remove. Then we move up 1 string and we do exactly the same frets, but the middle bass. Alright, so we got 3 notes again here from only pulling off, pulling off. But while that note is ringing, we're gonna have to do another hammer-on pull-off. So that's actually 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With 1 pluck. Then place your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the top string. Play that once. Now do again a hammer-on pull-off on the middle bass from the open string to the 2nd fret to the open. Then pluck the top bass while you're still pressing on the 3rd fret. Then the middle open. Then we're gonna put the index on the 1st fret of the top string. Put down your pinky as well down, because we're doing a pull-off there with the pinky from the 4th fret to the 1st. It's not really that easy. You can bend the other way, but that's a little bit louder and makes it a little bit more buzzy, so I prefer to just push it off. Right here now, you want to keep that index there and place your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the middle bass, that's the 5th string, and on the 3rd string, I don't know if you can see it, on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, you place your pinky. Now this is a weird chord, which I don't know the name, but it just sounds cool. And we do what we've learned on the F chord, a roll back, starting with the thumb, index, middle, and roll all the way up. make sure you get this top bass. Sounds really nice. And plus, we're going to push off to finish there. Alright, so I hope it didn't go too confusing, but let's do that little last part, which is long but very slow together. Let me do a little correction there. You want to do a hammer and pull off, not just a pull off. It's not easy when you don't write tabs and you try to memorize things. But either way, it's putting the index there, and instead of putting the pinky also, first you plug, hammer on pull off to the fourth. Now we do that last little weird shape, exotic sound, and we do a backward roll to a release. And this is it. We just covered the whole first part, guys. I hope you like it. Now be patient. I'm trying to break it down in my head for you. Some things that I make are more complicated to actually explain and transfer them, but I think I got the point across. You guys keep on practicing. I'm sure you're going to be playing this by the end of the week and having fun. And once again, thank you for your love and support. Please do come and visit us on Facebook. Thousands of guitar friends there exchanging videos, idea, favorite musicians, their own selves playing with their own progression. And basically this is what I did for the past 8 years in my channel as well. I just started learning, and when I learned something, I shared it with the people. You guys give me your reaction, and if you like it, I keep on posting. So thank you once again for your love and support, and keep safe and keep on playing. God bless, guys.